hey, Sean, I have so much gear. So many cameras, lights, microphones, lenses, cases, flags, bounces, stingers, and even hard hats. And enough accessories to keep Adorama in business for at least another few years. But lately, I've really only been working like 1 or 2 days a month. I haven't been making YouTube videos or vlogs or short films or passion projects. So most of the time, this gear just sits in my basement, untouched, gathering dust. So much gear, so much potential, gathering dust. My gear gets way more use when someone else borrows it from me. Everyone always says, "Thanks, I'll bring it back tomorrow." And I always tell them, "Don't worry about it. I wasn't going to use it tomorrow anyway." And it's true. Sad and true. So obviously the play is to just use the gear. Yeah, just make a video. But that's the real problem, because if I'm gonna make a video, I want it to be a good one. I want it to have value to the viewer. I want it to be fun to write, shoot, and edit. I want it to look cool. It turns out that takes a lot of work. So I talked myself out of it. If I'm gonna make that video, I want to do it right. I don't have the time to do it right this week. Or next week. Or next month. That'll be a good video to make once everything in my life resolves itself. But I say this for every video that I make. And I have a long list of videos that I want to make. But they're all waiting for that perfect moment to be made. And that perfect moment, it's just not coming. So I'm faced with this decision. Do I make videos that might not achieve their full potential? Or do I make nothing? And sometimes it's fun to just make a video about nothing, just to get some reps on a camera. Maybe think a little differently, challenge myself creatively, and have a bit of editing practice. Problem is, I always get inspired by Casey Neistat videos. And then I feel bad that I'd be making something which is just like a weak attempt at emulating a Casey video. And so I'm faced with this decision. Do I make videos that are just shameless ripoffs of Casey Neistat videos? Or do I make nothing? Will people think I'm a fraud? Will my channel be some lame imitation? Will I lack my own voice and style? And you see, here's the thing. I read all the comments. I read all the comments on my channel. Now, I delete the mean ones, but I used to read them, and I used to click on the profiles of the people who left the mean comments just to see how good their stuff was. And there was never any stuff. The comments came from channels that had no videos, no content, nothing at all. Because people who do make stuff understand that it's really hard. They understand that not every video can be perfect, and they understand that even perfect videos aren't actually perfect. And they'd never, ever discourage anyone else from creating, even if it's derivative, because everything is. Even if it's out of focus. Even if it has bad sound. Even if it has bad sound. Even if it's too short or too long. Creators do not discourage other creators from creating. Creators create. We understand the value it has, and we encourage other creators to create too. And sometimes that means encouraging ourselves as creators too. And so that's what I'm trying to remind myself that I need to keep making stuff, and stop letting complicated gear setups get in the way of me making something, to stop stopping just because I think something might be tricky or difficult, to look for different ways to do things. I want to keep making stuff, even if it's not perfect, even if it doesn't have all the shots that I would want in it, even if it looks like a failed ripoff of a Casey video. I just need to keep making stuff. Because I would rather look back on a library full of imperfect, derivative content than look back on an empty library. That's all I got. See you later, bye.